Last year, I made a video about immigration in the UK, United Kingdom, and especially talking about the asylum applications for people who entering in the United Kingdom illegally, following Johnson was whatever the prior prime minister, who said that people who are entering that particular country and asking for asylum have made a deal with Rwanda. That means people will be going to stay in Rwanda while they are waiting for the asylum processing to go through. Based on that decision, what he made, the former prime minister, I remember there are so many discussions, oh, this person, or this whatever, this white person is so racist, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then he stepped down, came another prime minister, stepped down. Now there is another prime minister. This prime minister, his parents are originally Indian origin, but they lived in Tanzania and in Kenya, so they have East African background. And this is the speech, what he said on ending 2022, entering the year 2023. His decision on what immigration, a special asylum application for people who are entering in the United Kingdom illegally, what will happen to them? Listen to yourself. I'm going to play the videos here. This is the Prime Minister. I'm going to play the video here.
Mr. Speaker, I said enough is enough, and I mean it. And that means I am prepared to do what must be done. Yeah. So early next year, we will introduce...
Next year, this means early next year. That means, because he was talking at the end of 2022, early next year, that means early 2023.
Use new legislation to make unambiguously clear that if you enter the UK illegally, you should not be able to remain here. Instead, you will be detained and swiftly returned either to your home country or to a safe country where your asylum claim will be considered.
You will be deported back to your home country, or depending on your situation, they'll be taking you to another country where they have a deal with them. They have a contract with them. While you are waiting for asylum, you will not wait the asylum status while you are in England or UK. You will be waiting. The country is Rwanda, remember.
And you will no longer be able to frustrate removal attempts with late or spurious claims or appeals. And once removed, you should have no right to re-entry, settlement, or citizenship.
So this is very critical, meaning it's just a reminder that many people are still trying to go to these different countries illegally. Find a proper way. There are so many channels online. There are so many YouTubers who are sharing the good news, who are sharing opportunities. There are so many blogs, there are so many websites. Nowadays, it is easier to find all this information online. So my advice will be, never ever try to go to cross one border to another illegally, because your life will be very, very complicated. Try to cross, like you are coming from Nigeria, coming from Tanzania, coming from Kenya, you go to Guatemala, going to Mexico, then you cross the border illegally, the southern border of Mexico or Texas, coming to the United States. In the US case, you'll be in trouble. The same way going to England or UK will be the similar, those kind of problems, even becoming permanent resident or becoming citizen in the future. It is better to go with a legal way, meaning when you say a legal way, go as a visitor, go apply for the visa, get through the flight or whatever transportation you are using. Before you get into that particular country, you'll be having a stamp. Welcome to that particular country. Processing. While you are there, if you go out of status while you are in that country, your treatment is different from a person who came illegally in that particular country. For instance, here in the United States, let's say you come as a visitor, or you come as a student. Then after your time is over, you are out of status, and you continue to stay here for 5 more years illegally, out of status. If you get married to the US citizen, you will still be given a US citizen, permanent residence, and then on the road you will be given citizenship. But if you come here illegally, even if you marry the daughter of President of the United States of America. You will be deported first. You will not be given permanent residence. You'll go out, then process to come legally first, then to process for the green card. So it's a little bit like you lose a lot of opportunities if you come here illegally or you go to these first world countries illegally. But find a proper way. It is better to spend 2 or 3 more years. Just let me go and get this certification. Let me go and get this schooling. Maybe I can get maybe a diploma or this type of certification. It will help me. Or let me start this business. Let me start this NGO. It will help you to apply for a conference. It will help you to apply for a job. It will help you to apply for visiting or something which will be useful for you legally to help you, give you a credit to get a visa. It is better to find a little bit of money to apply for community college or a summer school program like you are talking about going to Norway for summer school than going illegally to these first world countries, because in the end it will come to cost you a lot. There is no reason to be so desperate until you are going to destroy your future for things which can be avoidable.